What is love? Hello, everybody. It is the lovely Malia from the Chadwick Rose, and today I am going to discuss love. But first, I want to tell you that that glue right there, that Tombow glue, that is a spawn of the devil. I had to, it's still sticky from where I used it, so that was a lot of fun. But anyway, the thing that I want to discuss today is finding love and finding a person, a soulmate, that you can spend your life with. And sometimes that's a little bit difficult to do. And I know a lot of us have had some bad love, and we've had some sad love, and maybe you found the love of your life and you're with them now. But if you're not, we are going to take 15 minutes and we are going to create the love of your life with some candidates that are the perfect matches for just about anybody looking for love. So I wanted to cover all my borders of my pages with some color coordinating washi tape. This zine is made out of painty papers that I had, and it's really thick because I glued two back to back. So it's like twice as thick. So the washi tape kind of helps keep it all together. And these painting papers are just perfect for this type of theme and this type of thing. I really like the end result, and I hope you like the end result too. But I like to glue my washi tape on because I hate washi tape, and it comes up no matter what. So the glue helps, the glue. Although this one that I'm using right here is a Scotch washi tape, and I'll tell you what, that shit don't come up, okay? It don't come up. So, on with our moments of love. I have a collection of body parts and bodies and people that we will choose from to create the most amazing candidates for love. And are they perfect? No, they are flawed, just as you and I are flawed, okay? But they are perfectly flawed, and they are just looking for love, and they have graciously blessed us with their presence in my Matchmaker zine here. Most of these images that I am playing with come from numerous magazines and books. I use a lot of sci-fi images, which is awesome because sci-fi stuff is so cool. And I'm realizing through this whole project that I got a lot of large eyes, but I don't have a lot of small ones. So now, you know what I gotta be looking for when I'm doing my fussy cutting? Gotta be finding some small eyeballs. But we make it work. Flowers are one of my favorite heads. They're also one of my favorite bodies to use. I really like a floral body. And this is the test and tune area of our perfect love candidates. And this is where we discover the most amazing beings that are the most beautiful things for anybody to fall in love with. And they're all very unique in their own right. And they are all very, I really like the big mouth now that I see that after, from far away, from above. When I was doing it, I didn't like it, but now I kind of wish I used the big mouth. But no, I use a small mouth with a gap between the teeth, which is just perfect. But I don't do a lot of real painting or drawing or any kind of things like that, except for my painting papers that you see there that my zine is made out of. So I like to create art with images. I get images from all over. Some of these magazines I use are from the 30s and the 40s and the 50s and the 70s and 20 years ago and 5 years ago, and there is all kinds of magazines. I have harvested gun magazines, tech magazines, sci-fi. I have a ton of sci-fi, so you see a bunch of little sci-fi heads. That one I'm trying to work with there is actually Jennifer Lopez, who played in some kind of sci-fi movie in the 90s. I don't know what it is, but her head didn't work out with any of my situations. Spoiler alert! But we'll find a place for her. You follow my channel. We'll find a home for Miss Lopez in her creepy face jewelry thing. I like perfume bottles as bodies. I like cups and wine bottles and, all kinds of things. I also learned that I don't have a ton of legs and arms, and I really need to get some more legs and arms. Small ones. I've recently cut up a lot of big ones, but I need some small legs and arms. This robot guy here, he is from a sci-fi magazine, and he is absolutely wonderful, a wonderful candidate, mainly because he fits in the zine. It's very difficult to find things that fit in those little suckers, you know? But it comes together pretty good, even though that stupid Tombow glue left it sticky. It's still sticky. Okay, and the beginning part of this video was created a week before the end of this video. All right, so that's all I gotta say about that. But anyway, this lady here, she has her pansy under her arm, and who knows where she's gonna go with it. And there's a nose, and there's Green Giant. So he's gonna reveal his true face when he's not on TV, which is, quite lovely there. And then I put all my parts back into my mushroom case, my empty mushroom container where I keep all my people. And we get to work. I wanted there to be room for me to write, but there wasn't, so I had to get kind of creative with my bios on these lovely folks that we assemble here for love. And it was a little tricky, but it really I'm happy with the way it came out. I probably could have changed some things, but I might make another one because this was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to come up with love candidates for all of you out there looking for love, looking for someone to spend your life with. So sometimes you got to go back in the bin and you got to, try a few different heads. You just never know. I always say that you don't understand how important a good head is until you become a collage artist, or a good nose, or a good leg. You don't understand it until you become a collage artist and you realize that a good head means everything. Okay? This is some woman that was in a fashion magazine and she just belonged. She didn't even need nothing. She just belonged there the way she is. So there's Mr. Green Giant. And here is his natural state of being. And then this lady here, who is from some kind of sci-fi situation. And she's got a little kitty balloon head. And she's got her pansy. You'll find out. You'll find out what her hobbies are momentarily. And then I love these like portraits from ancient times, from hundreds of years ago. They're awesome. So never, make sure you always grab those pictures. When you see those weird looking portraits of, King Henry VIII, you better get them out because they're awesome. Fussy cut them bitches, all right? So this book is called The Matchmaker. I'm putting some stickers to use that I think are from the 90s. Pretty sure. And we are going to write some bios for these lovely folks. Now, forgive me if I don't remember right off the top of my head every single thing I wrote, but we will look at them a little slower later on. I used my super high-end Dollar Tree glitter and metallic pens. No, they do not all work wonderful. I just had to throw one out recently. So they don't really last a very long time, but it was $1.25 for like 6 or 8, so really can't complain. So this is how I put these bios with the gorgeous specimens in which we have created. I create these cards and then I turn them into little flippy doodads to come out of the page. for each individual person. So it's kind of like a surprise, like, oh, look what's behind door number 1. Look what's behind door number 2. Um, and that's how I go about the whole thing. And I like the simplicity. I was spending so much time racking my brain with how to, hey, see all that washi tape that I don't use? Isn't that cool? I was really racking my brain on how to decorate and what I should put. And then I'm like, you know what? The painty paper background is decorated enough. See, I got some stenciling there, some different colors. That's plenty, okay? A simple title and a simple description of these super sexy beings is all you really need. All right, that's all you need. And as I'm watching myself write this, I am remembering these people. But I'll wait to the end so we can go over them together as a team. Yeah, and all of these things, these names and descriptions, they all came to me last night in the shower. All your good thoughts happen in the shower and you don't write them down. Well, luckily, I remembered this time because I was cracking myself up when I was thinking of all these names and these hobbies of these beautiful people. So, yeah, you know, it's a lot of fun. I'm a smartass and I just really like to crack jokes. And I like my art to be ridiculous. Okay? A lot of the collages I make and a lot of things I do are nonsensical and ridiculous. That's what I should have made my YouTube channel should have just been nonsensical ridiculous, because that's pretty much my style of art. But I do like to create with junk too, so don't forget. If you're into junk, subscribe to my channel and we can be junk buddies together, and I will show you fun ways to use eyeliner. I'm sorry for that big black thing, by the way. That's my phone holder, and it moves. The phone holder moves, so sometimes that big black thing just gets in the way. But yeah, subscribe to my channel. We do some fun things. I apologize, a little bit of an earthquake. I had my daughter in there, and she was using my table as a jungle gym, and my table is on wheels, and I did not have the wheels locked. So you might get a little seasick. I'm sorry. I did yell at her, and she did stop, but not until the seasickness had already set in. So, such is life. And yeah, these people are they're just regular Joes like you and I, and they're just looking for love. And they were brave enough to join my Matchmaker service and, put themselves out there in hopes of finding true love. Okay? Look at that big box of washi that I don't use. Does anyone else? Am I the only one? Am I the only one? Oh, by the way, make sure you go to Kim's channel next. Lovely Kim has some amazing ideas, and she's a wonderful artist. Don't let her tell you otherwise. Okay, she's terrific. And I am excited to watch her hop and watch everyone else too. I will have everybody's links down below so you can see them. And I have some of my information down below, so you can stalk me however you want. And, maybe I will set you up on a date with one of these people. You never know. You never know. True love. You can't deny true love. And one of these characters might be it for you. This might be your time for true love. Okay? So let's look at your candidates in your Matchmaker book. First, we have got Horace, and his hobbies include vacuuming his front lawn. And next to him, we have Mildred, and her hobbies include counting the kernels of corn on every ear in which she has. Next, we have Zeus, and he enjoys pulling the sand out from between his little naked toes. And this is Harriet, and she likes to walk on tight ropes backwards. This is Alan here, at the Green Giant, and he likes to comb the wrinkles in his face. Next, we have Mildred. She likes to fling them little pansies at people. Ignacio likes to transform himself into medieval beings.